welcome. No, I'm just kidding. This is a video response. I don't have to welcome you to a video response. So, I wanted the video response to be unedited. My trial of Adobe Premiere has run out and I don't feel like going through the process of fixing that just yet. But I need visuals for this explanation. It's very useful to have visuals to explain to you the difference between the things that I'm going to explain. You referenced the difference between a windmill and a windmill. Let me go back. For those of you watching this response who do not know the windmill discussion, let me explain first. This is a windmill. Everyone recognizes this as being a windmill. However, this is also commonly called a windmill. And one of those is a windmill, and one of them is a wind-powered water pump. It's important to differentiate in some situations. In early European history, I got tired of using animals to run the millstone, so in certain areas of Europe where there's commonly lots of strong, high winds, they developed the technology of windmills to harness the power of the wind to run machinery inside the building called the windmill that would turn the millstone for them, so they wouldn't have to use animals or their own manual labor to mill their flour. Whereas a wind-powered water pump is not a mill. It is a wind-powered water pump. It is used to pump water from the ground, using the same concept of applying the wind power. In America, whenever large numbers of people moved out into the Great Plains, there was often a problem finding water for their land, but they knew that the water was in the ground, so they had to build wells. And it's a pain, again, to have to use your own manual labor to bring water up out of the ground. So they decided to adapt the technology from Europe with the windmill, build water wells that use the power of the wind, but because there's lots of wind in the Great Plains, they decided to use that power to run their water pumps, their wells. So the difference between a windmill and a windmill is one is a mill and one is a water pump. But that brings me back to the topic of water tower. I'm pretty sure that what you saw there was a water tower. I'm sure there are lots of different models or different designs to water towers. I can show you a few now. I mean, here's one, here's another one, and another one. They come in lots of shapes and sizes. The general idea is that there is some reservoir of water held up at the top of the tower. The potential energy of the height of the tower causes pressure on the pipes, like the water system of the town, and that helps to keep water flowing through the lines in the town. So long as it is some reservoir of water in a tower up high, whether there's large support to the bottom or not much support to the bottom, whether it's a big round thing at the top or a big boxy thing at the top, as long as there's water up high in a tower, I'm pretty sure it's a water tower. You don't have to worry about the the technicalities of what is and isn't a water tower. You do have to worry about the technicalities of what is and isn't a windmill, because that's important. Those are fundamentally different things. Windmill, wind-powered water pump, wind-powered electrical generator. They're all different. They all use wind, but they're different. They're different things. That's all. Rant over.